to this week's edition of the MuleRiderAthletics.com Coaches Show. I'm Jacob Pumphrey with MuleRiderAthletics.com, and joining me on this Wednesday morning is the head women's basketball coach, Coach Julio Pacheco. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey Jacob, how are you today?
I'm doing well, How
Wonderful.
are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Glad to be here.
Me too. Let's jump right into it. You had an opportunity to send your players home for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yes, sir.
Kind of get them an opportunity to spend time with the family.
Yeah.
Also to kind of regroup mentally, physically, get their bodies, back healthy. What were some of the things y'all talked about when you first got everybody back from break and you realized you got a big 4-game home stretch to close out 2015?
Well, Jacob, coming out of that very difficult week, we knew that our team and our players, they needed a little bit of a break. And this worked out good for us. I mean, I was a little concerned before the season started for having such a big break right here. We had a 12-day break between games. But after playing 4 games on the road and difficult games, I mean, it was something that came in a perfect time. I was glad to send the players home. They get to spend time with their family during that week. We did a few workouts here and there just to keep the maintenance part of their conditioning. But it was something that was re-energizing for the players. They were fresh when they came back, and we really had 3 good days of practice the last few days. So we feel like we are where we need to be to play these games coming up this week.
You talk about the games you got this weekend. You're going to welcome in a pair of Great American Conference opponents. First on the docket is Northwestern Oklahoma State tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Talk a little bit about what the Rangers bring to the table.
Yeah.
They're 1-4. They're kind of trying to still find their stride so far this season, but yet they're a really good competitive team. Talk a little bit about them.
Tremendous respect for Northwestern Oklahoma coming here to SAU this week. They play a tough schedule. They play really 2 tough teams right from the get-go of the conference right here, and they're well coached. They have good players. We're approaching the game with the maximum attention and maximum effort. We know that they got to be working extremely hard, and 1-4 is definitely not a record that you want to have right now. And I know these players are going to come here and they're going to be ready to play us. So we better match up that intensity. So,
and you talk about the 2 tough conference opponents that Northwestern's played in Arkansas Tech and Harding, and they're traveling partners with Southwestern Oklahoma, who's going to come into the W.T. Watson Center on Saturday.
That's right.
And they've also played some very tough competition, having lost by I think 9 to Emporia State, who's the number 1 team in the nation. Yes, the number 1 ranked team in the nation. So talk a little bit about because Southwestern's a team as well. They're sitting at 1-4. But it's still one of those situations where they're hungry and they realize the talent that they have. They can definitely get out of that slide. Again,
I mean, we have tremendous respect for both opponents coming here to W.T. Watson this weekend. Southwestern Oklahoma is also a very well-coached team. They are different teams, so it requires a lot of planning from us coaches to prepare for this week. But we've been talking about with the players, and it's all about how intense and the level of effort that we're going to put on the court. We feel confident. We accomplished tremendous things on our first start of the first week of our season, and we're relying on that effort and in that hard work, and that's it's going to be something we'll pay off this weekend too.
The Lady Mule Riders are off to their best start since the 2004-2005 season. They're 4-0, and they'll welcome in a pair of Great American Conference opponents this weekend. Be sure to come out to the W.T. Watson Center tomorrow for the festivities. After you get through with the celebration of lights, come on over to the gym and watch the home opener with Coach and the Lady Mule Riders as they take on Northwestern Oklahoma State. Coach, best of luck.
Thanks, Jacob. Thanks. Yeah, I would just like to say one more thing. I would love to see our gym packed tomorrow. Guys, community, students, come support us. It's a good time to be a Mule Rider fan. Both of our programs we have a good momentum right now, and the support from the crowd is huge. The players listen to you guys when you're cheering on them, and we appreciate all the support in future games.
Yes, the support is very appreciated, and also tomorrow for the women's game there'll be the first annual Hoops for Hoodies. So bring a couple of cold weather items for the homeless around the community to also support a great cause and cheer on the Lady Mule Riders in their home opener.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you so much.